Hey, what's up everyone, this is NeoSonic22, and yeah, this has been on my mind since I've been playing some Sonic games lately. Like, is Sonic Rivals and Rivals 2 canon to the main series? Are they? Because they're like things that happens in that game that I just feel that I just can't really explain it right, but I feel that it makes it canon. It's not really like the plot of like the Rival series. It's not really the plot, it's just some of the things that they say or where they come from in that game. These certain characters like Shadow, like Metal Sonic, Silver and stuff. But before, like, I want to mainly talk about these characters that shows that this could actually be canon. I might actually be wrong about this, of course, but just hear me out. I just want to talk about this. So let's start off with talking about Silver. As we all know about Silver, he's from the future. His future was, all destroyed because of Iblis. And, all the stuff that happened in Sonic 06 never happened. So, you expect, Crisis City to be gone and stuff, right? Since Solaris does not exist. But in Sonic Rivals, Silver comes, and I think the first person he met was Shadow. Yeah, he met Shadow and Eggman. And then Silver wanted to talk to Eggman about a person who he's looking for, which is actually Eggman Nega. And Shadow was like, oh, my name is Shadow, and I won't let you hurt the doctor and stuff. Then he meets Sonic. Sonic like, hey, who are you? My name is Silver and stuff. So that should be after Sonic 06, right? Because, like I said, Sonic 06 never happened after they erased, like, everything that happened. So Sonic and Silver never met, and you can see that they met here. And Silver talks to Sonic, telling him, I gotta talk to Eggman before you. I gotta talk to Eggman and stuff. And then he meets Knuckles, like he meets everyone. And this is his first time, and he's coming from the future to stop Eggman Nega. Now, I would want to say some stuff about Eggman Nega, but that's for later. But right now with Silver, he talked to all these people. He's now meeting them when he met them in Sonic 06. But Sonic 06 never happened, so this is all new. So that made me think that another reason why this is canon, and that's probably like another reason how like Silver now knows Sonic, like when he saw him in Sonic Generations, is because of Sonic Rivals. That has to be Silver from Sonic Rivals, right? It cannot be Sonic 06. Like I said again, Sonic 06 never happened, so they must have met again, and that's how they know each other in Sonic Generations. Now with Sonic Rivals 2, near the end of the game, when they reach the stage Chaotic Inferno, Silver talks about how the world is on fire, destroyed and everything, and he said,
a world of flames and destruction. It's just like the future our own world faces. If I can just stop the Ifrit though, then that future will never come to pass.
Isn't that, he's basically saying that his future is destroyed again, like Crisis City again. But I don't get how, because Iblis is gone, Solaris is gone. So I'm just saying, how is Silver's future still destroyed? And Chaotic Inferno is a different dimension that they went to because Eggman Nega wanted to unleash the Ifrit. The thing that I really just don't get is how Silver's world is still destroyed. Solaris is gone, so his future should be okay. And that's when I saw this part.
Well, I guess it's time to head back. I hope the new future is a happy one.
So he said that he hoped the new future is a happy one. That means he probably just changed the future. That also means that his future was messed up before then. I don't know why though. Is it because of Eggman Nega coming, to the present? I guess because he left, like, the future and came to the present. That's why Silver wanted to, like, stop him and change the future. He wanted to bring him back to the future. So I guess that's what changed his future and caused it to, like, mess up. But still, the way Silver was describing, Chaotic Inferno, the way he was talking about how, oh, this place is all flames and destruction just like his own world faces. It's like he's talking about Crisis City. How is Crisis City there? You cannot tell me that Crisis City is there. It cannot be there even if Eggman Nega left, because Iblis is gone. This is what I don't get. And then in Sonic Generations, when Sonic fights Silver, they in Crisis City. I'm just like, how? Solaris is gone. You expect me to believe that the Time Eater could just bring that back? There's no way he could just do that. Are you kidding? How? Now let's talk about Metal Sonic. Sonic Rivals and Sonic Rivals 2, it seems like it's also coming after Sonic Heroes, because as you remember, Metal Sonic was the final boss, and Sonic defeated him, and then, you know, once he defeated him, he turned back to normal, and then he just shut down. But as you saw him in Sonic Rivals again, but he was actually working for Eggman Nega then, so that made me think that Eggman Nega reprogrammed him, because he was working for Eggman Nega like the whole time. Like even at the end, as a final boss, he was helping Eggman Nega, trying to turn the whole world into a card and stuff. And then Sonic Rivals 2, he's working for Eggman. And then that's why I'm just like, wait, Eggman must have reprogrammed him then. He must have reprogrammed him because he's in control of him now. He's not going crazy like how he did in Sonic Heroes. Metal Sonic couldn't talk then. He can't really talk like how he talked in Sonic Heroes. Eggman reprogrammed him. He was talking from Metal Sonic as a communicator. He was talking to Shadow about, oh, we gotta stop Eggman Nega from releasing the Ifrit and stuff. So Metal Sonic, he was kind of like, he had a heroic role during Sonic Rivals 2. But the way all the characters in the game encounter Metal Sonic, it seems as if this is after Sonic Heroes. Because Espio, like, the last time we saw him was, well, it was Shadow the Hedgehog, but remember how they had, like, them non-canon stories? I'm not even sure if, like, Espio was part of it. So, well, he was at the end, but, yeah, anyway. The last time we really saw Espio was, like, Sonic Heroes, and he was part of, you know, the team when they were stopping Metal Sonic. So he would remember Metal Sonic, and he saw Metal Sonic in Sonic Heroes, and he was just like...
Metal Sonic? So, does that mean Eggman is involved with this too?
That must mean, well, it kind of seems like this is after Sonic Heroes. Like, SBO, he recognizes Metal Sonic from Sonic Heroes. When Sonic sees Metal Sonic again...
Sorry, no time to talk. Come on, Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic? I got a bad feeling about this, Tails. Whenever Metal Sonic's involved, it always means trouble.
And like, the way he said that, it kind of seemed like he was talking about Sonic Rivals and Sonic Heroes. It kind of seemed like that. And Shadow, when he first saw Metal Sonic, before they teamed up.
Metal Sonic? And that voice. It's you, Doctor.
Indeed. I had my little metal friend hunt you down because I need your help, Shadow.
So, Shadow recognized Metal Sonic too. And then he recognized Eggman's voice, and Eggman was talking about how he had Metal Sonic track Shadow down, so Eggman had control of Metal Sonic again. So this must have been after Sonic Heroes. It seems like this is canon, kinda. Like I said, it's not really the plot, it's like how these characters like encounter each other and stuff. It seems as if this is after Sonic Heroes. And then since Sonic 06 didn't happen, this is either right after Sonic Heroes or most likely right after Shadow the Hedgehog. So now let's talk about Eggman Nega. Eggman Nega first came in Sonic Rush, and he was the enemy of Blaze. He was the counterpart of Eggman, so he was like Blaze's universe of Sonic and Eggman, like that. But in Sonic Rivals, when Shadow talks to Eggman Nega, he tells Shadow that he's a descendant of Eggman. So that means Eggman is his ancestor. So that's when things changed, and I'm just like, wait, which one is it then? Because in Sonic Rush, Eggman and Eggman Nega teamed up. In Sonic Rivals, Eggman Nega captured Eggman and turned him into a card. In Sonic Rivals 2, they're enemies. They haven't seen each other really, because Eggman was communicating by Metal Sonic. Yeah, in the Rival series, they're enemies. In Sonic Rush, they teamed up. And even Sonic Rush Adventure, I believe, right? I believe they teamed up again in Sonic Rush Adventure. So, I'm just wondering, right, is Sonic Rush even canon? Because in Sonic Generation, Sonic sees Blaze. He sees Blaze. He sees Cream with her. So I'm just like, wait, what is going on? Sonic 06 did not happen. So it's not the Blaze from Sonic 06. So that has to be the Blaze from Sonic Rush. And that Silver that's in Sonic Generations, that has to be Silver from Sonic Rivals. And I'm just like, wait, you mean to tell me that Sonic Rush and Sonic Rivals are canon? But which one happened first? This is what I don't get. But in the beginning of Sonic Rivals, Eggman Nega, he was disguised as Eggman, because he already captured Eggman turned into cards. That was actually Eggman Nega. and he already knew who Sonic was in the beginning. Since he already knew who Sonic was, I'm guessing that Sonic Rivals happened after Sonic Rush, or after Sonic Rush Adventure, whichever one. But anyway, he knew Sonic right there. If they're really canon, I guess a Sonic Rush happened first. I'm not even sure. I guess Eggman Nega just got sick of Eggman because they teamed up twice and they still lost. And he probably looked at Eggman as a failure. I'm not even sure, but I just wanted to talk about this because it kind of seems like Sonic Rivals and Rivals 2 is canon. It kind of seems like Sonic Rush is canon, kind of, but what happened first? How? Do you mean tell me that Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure happened? And then what, Sonic 06 happened? And then Sonic Rivals 2 happened? I really don't know, honestly. We probably won't even find out because Eggman Nega is stuck in a different dimension. Unless some shit happens with Project Sonic 2017, other than that, we won't know. Now, with the other characters, simple stuff happened, like Knuckles, he was just looking for the Master Emerald, and Sonic Rivals and Sonic Rivals 2. I guess you can say that still happened, like, after Sonic Heroes, I guess. Shadow, he was, well, you know, he was helping with Metal Sonic to stop Eggman Nega, but it kind of seems like that's after Shadow the Hedgehog, because Shadow did say that he left the past behind him, and Shadow didn't say anything about, like, Maria or anything during Sonic Rivals 2, so he was a new person then, I guess. I don't know. Sonic, he was just, you know, trying to stop Eggman, but he found stuff about the Ifrit with Tails. He stopped the Ifrit, and they left. Regular Eggman, he was captured by Eggman Nega and Sonic Rivals, but Sonic Rivals 2, even though he was communicating with Metal Sonic, I think he was fighting Sonic sometimes. Because I remember he actually explained Sonic about the Ifrit about to be released by Eggman Nega and stuff, but Sonic didn't even know that Eggman Nega was around during the Sonic Rivals series. It was only Sonic Rush where he knew Eggman Nega was there. So it kind of seemed like Sonic knew what was going on, but then didn't know what was going on at the same time. SBO coming in Sonic Rivals 2, it kind of seemed like from him, like, it kind of seemed like the last time we saw him was Sonic Heroes, and it kind of seemed, especially since he encountered Metal Sonic, it kind of seemed like he remembered him from Sonic Heroes. Like, the way these people encounter themselves, it kind of really seems like this is after Sonic Heroes, or Shadow the Hedgehog, whichever one. The last story of Shadow the Hedgehog is canon, so I guess it's after Shadow the Hedgehog. Sonic 06 did not happen, but in Sonic Generations, it seems like that's that Silver. That's the Silver from Sonic Rivals. Blaze, that's the Blaze from Sonic Rush. It's not the Sonic 06 one, because Solaris is gone. I still don't get how Crisis City was still in Sonic Generations. I'm really not even sure about this futuristic stuff. You can tell me in the comments, I might be wrong, I most likely am wrong. But I just wanted to talk about this because in some ways it seems like this Sonic Rivals and Sonic Rivals 2 is canon. In some ways it don't. But I believe it's canon, especially at the fact that Silver met Sonic in Sonic Rivals. Silver met all these people then. So that's after Sonic 06, but Sonic 06 never happened, so that's after Shadow the Hedgehog. Silver came from the future, trying to stop Eggman Nega, but I guess that's after Sonic Rush? I'm not sure, because this Eggman Nega thing is in the way. Eggman Nega was working with Eggman in Sonic Rush. Then they were just enemies in Sonic Rivals. He was Eggman's counterpart in Sonic Rush, but he was his descendant in Sonic Rivals, and I'm really not sure about this, but hopefully you're understanding what I'm trying to say. Well, you know, I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. I just still wanted to talk about this. From the way it looks like Sonic Rivals and Sonic Rivals 2 is canon. It seems like they are completely canon, but there are still things that we need to know about. And Sonic Rush kind of seems like it's canon too. Kinda. Especially the fact that Blaze is in Sonic Generations. But yeah, other than that, I'm really not sure. I guess that's about it. Like, I have so many questions about this. I could be going somewhere with this conversation. I could be going nowhere with this conversation. I'm not sure. But hopefully I'm right about some stuff. Well, I know I'm right about some stuff, but I know I'm probably not right about everything. But anyway, you could tell me if you know about this. You could comment below. You could comment, what did I miss? You could tell me what did I miss and all that. This is NeoSonic22, and I'll see you guys next video. Take care.